Okay, so now we're in part two, which is what do we do with those photos once we've taken them of the bears representing a government system. So what I have here is a page in my Google Slides. This is for dictatorship, and that's what my picture is going to be for. So as you can see up on the top of my screen, I have another tab open, and that's to my Google Drive. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a Google drawing. So if you hit the plus button and go down to the drop-down menu, you're going to look for Google Drawings. Okay, and this is going to allow me to manipulate the image that I took with my camera and add things like word balloons, crop it, and resize it, and so forth. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to insert an image. So I go to Insert at the top, go to Image, and I want to upload the image from my computer. So I'm going to have to look for the image that I want to pick. And it just so happens this is the picture I want. So I'm going to insert that, and there we are. We have a picture of a bear on a platform talking to different bears. Okay, so let's say I want to cut out some of the negative space that doesn't really add to the drawing. So I can go to Crop Image over here. Just drag some of the borders over, kind of take out my water bottle and so forth. Okay, and I can make that image a little bit smaller and a little bit more concise. There. Now what I can do is I can stretch it out so the image itself fills the space of the Google drawing, and you'll notice some lines pop up here and there. Those will help you center the image in the drawing. Okay, just drag and drop. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert some word balloons to help add some explanation about what's going on in this picture. So this is a dictatorship, so our green bear is going to be our dictator. So I'm going to go up to Insert again, but this time instead of image, I'm going to look for shapes. And the kind of shapes I want are what are called callouts, otherwise known as word balloons. Okay, down here at the bottom, we have some word balloons. I'm going to pick this one right here. And when I drag my cursor across, a word balloon will appear. You can manipulate the little arrow that points to the person who's speaking. You can move the thing around like so. Okay. Now, once I have my word balloon, I need to put some words in it. So I'm going to go up over here, and I can do it one of two ways. I can go to Insert Text Box, or just look for the T in a box, which stands for text box. Now, if I drop that text box inside the word balloon, it allows me to start typing. Okay. I'm ruler for life. Hooray for me. Okay, so that's my dialogue that I want in this word balloon. I can change the size of the balloon. I can change the position of the balloon, but if I move the balloon without the words, I have to move those too. Okay, and I can add as many word balloons as I want. Okay, so let's say this blue bear doesn't like the arrangement with the green bear being dictator. So I want to add another call out like so. Okay, and maybe he's going to protest. Okay, so I'm going to move that box over there. There we are. Hey, who put you in charge? That's not fair. And I can change the position of the text box or the size of it to change the position of the text. I can also change the size of the text to make it fit a little bit better. Okay, I can change the word box text size, change the direction of the arrow, and so forth. Okay, so that's how I would add descriptions, dialogues, captions to what's going on in my picture. So as you can see, I've added some more word balloons to give this image some more interest. So now what I want to do is I want to give this drawing a title. We'll call this, oh, I don't know, Bears Dictatorship. Okay. And then after I've titled it, I'm going to change this drawing into an image file. Okay, and there's one of two ways I can do that. I can make it into a JPEG or a PNG. Okay, I'm going to choose a JPEG. And once I've downloaded it as a JPEG, there will be a photo version of it, like so. Okay, and that's going to be important for when it's time to embed the picture itself. Okay, so now I'm back in my Google Slides. And when I go to Google Slides, I can insert an image just like I did in the Google Drawings. Okay, and I'm going to upload that image from the computer. I'm going to look for it. Okay, and let's see where it went. Oh, so I'll go to Downloads, Bears Dictatorship. There it is. You might have to look a little bit on your Chromebook to find your file. Ooh, that's awful big. I might want to make that smaller so I can grab a corner and shrink it a little bit. Okay, and I'm going to try to make it fit in this box as best I can. So I'm going to drag it and move it around. Okay, if I need to do a little more cropping, I can do that too here in Slides, just like I did in Google Drawings. So I can make just the important parts fit. There we go. And then once I've cropped it to the size I want, I can then move it to fit within the box right there. I might need to shrink it a little bit more. Okay. So there is my image, and I can center it with those red lines like so. And now I have an example that shows the concept of a dictatorship. A dictatorship is a form of government where one ruler holds total power. Usually a dictator will seize control through brute force or violence. That's why we have the red bears as the army, taking away the person who's dissenting. Okay, and that is how we are going to create models using bears for our Grizzly governments project. Okay, have fun with it. Use your creativity, and I look forward to seeing your submissions. Thanks.